and welcome to a brand new speed build. I am here and I'm back playing The Sims. I'm a little bit sick, so if I sound a little bit congested, I apologize. But today I am doing the pre-made room challenge, and so I believe with this challenge you can pick rooms and put them together, and then if you need to make a hallway to connect them, you can, but otherwise you have to use everything from the lot. So here we are, and I picked two rooms that were in the outdoor room selection to make kind of a patio, and I just attached them to a living room at first, but I changed that in a little bit to make it a little bit more open and flow naturally. I thought that would just be a cute idea to use those two rooms, because technically they're supposed to be an outside room, I guess, but I just used them as two sides of a house, and I thought that was, pretty creative. I did cheat a little bit and change the way the fencing was going because it was driving me crazy having the really big block fence in the front on the right side and then the nice glass one in the front on the left side, so I did change it up a little bit. And then as I was looking through, I was trying to kind of piece together how I was going to make an entryway. So I kind of added a little bit of a hallway up in the front just to make it not all one big rectangle house either, and give it some dimension and just make it a little bit interesting. And so here is me fixing up the patio in the front of the house, and then I had to move the foundation over, and it was really bothering me that the door was not fitting. I hate when there's a 2-panel door on a 3-panel wall. I don't know if that's just me, but it drives me insane. And then I decide on a kitchen. I decided I wanted to do a modern house. I was just feeling modern house. I like building modern houses and living in a very, playing my game in a very modern and open house. So here is the kitchen, and I decided to put the kitchen and then part of the dining room in the front after all, because I thought it gave you more of an open space to enter and walk in, and it wasn't so awkward oh, here's a living room. I don't know, I just thought it flowed a little bit better. So it's so funny because EA and put a green modern room of every single thing you could ever think of, and I thought, well, maybe should I make it cohesive, but then I was like, no, let me put some neutrals in there. So I kind of just picked my favorite pre-made modern room from every single part. I tried not to pick the same green modern room over and over again so that it would be a little bit more challenging for me. Eventually I settled on putting that nice big modern door with a window next to it, and then I thought that between the kitchen and the living room looked like a perfect spot to slide a little staircase in there. So I added a bathroom so that the downstairs would have a bathroom, and just kind of made a hallway staircase cut type of deal, and closed it off so that I could start building upstairs. And that's kind of the trickiest part, I think, were the stairs, because right now there's no hallway to be able to walk, and I'm kind of building a bedroom, just ignoring that. And I realize it now, I think, and I have to go downstairs and kind of play with things and move it. I think it made the bathroom a little bit bigger and scooted it over back one so that you could actually have a hallway. Yeah, but I am just trying to enclose the top part of the house off, and I'm trying to find a little desk. Actually, I forgot. First, I'm trying to look for where the bathroom should go, but then I decided to move it over near the bedroom and make it kind of like an ensuite, and then that would be the master bedroom. And then I did close off the stairway and just make sure all the wallpaper matched and was cohesive, and just everything looked nice together. I didn't add any new wallpaper. I just grabbed whatever was in the pre-made room and then shifted it to the walls that weren't covered that I built to make hallways and stuff. Overall, I think this challenge was really fun. It was very, very, it was definitely a challenge to squeeze everything in and make it fit and work. And I would really like to try this with a Tudor style house or a traditional house, maybe with stuff from the gallery. I think would be even more options and would be more fun. Yeah, I'm just adding a little office space, and that little desk fit there perfectly. And then I built a teenage or a child's girl's room. I pictured a single mom and a little girl living here, and then I took the floor from one of the rooms, and then I'm trying to piece back together the bathroom because for some reason some of it was deleted, so I just added the pieces that were missing. And I closed off the hallway and added wallpaper. The only thing that really bothered me about this challenge was the mix matched floors. And I felt like I couldn't really change them without cheating because one bathroom had one and another had another, and then I'm just grabbing windows that were already there, and just placing them where I thought windows would be good and appropriate to have windows in a house. And then I also am trying to decide on a paint color. I think eventually I go with like timber, and then the one that's from the spa day, I think, and then I go for one that is unburnt smoothness, I think it's called, and it's just like a really pretty brick color, and I believe it's from the base game, so I think everybody has that. It's just a really nice modern brick. So then I'm deciding, where should I put the windows and stuff, and then I decided that the patio was big enough to include the umbrellas and the chairs. I also raised it up so that it wasn't just like a flat room, and then I put some white, what is that called? I don't know what that's called. The part that goes around the foundation, I guess, the foundation color. And then I did trim, and I was going back and forth on whether I wanted it to be white or brown trim. And eventually, I thought the brown looked better with the wooden paint, wall color, whatever. But then eventually I think I settled for white. And the roofing was a little challenging too, but it looks kind of strange actually the way I did it here at first, but I fix it in a second, guys, don't worry. And it looks a little bit better because it has that piece sticking out, and I just wanted to use one-sided roofs, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm describing that really well, but I just wanted to use the one-sided angled roof because it was a modern kind of build. So this was actually the most fun part for me, building all the outside patios and stuff and finding which one would match. And I kind of took the fence from another side and I placed it on the back of the house so the house could be a little bit more cohesive. And I didn't feel like that was cheating just because I had already had that, so I figured it would be okay. And then the patio kept being placed on top of the room existing, so I had to like delete everything and then kind of finagle it around, and it was a whole ordeal. But then I tried to add stairs, and then I was like, no, I want to do a little bit of a bigger patio. I don't think I ended up sticking with this little spa kind of patio, but I wanted to incorporate this hot tub. So I ended up putting that on the right side of the patio and then putting the little bar and grill on the left. And I kind of switched out some of the fencing so it kind of went better with the house and looked cohesive and like it was actually meant to be there. I think that was one of the most challenging parts, is putting the pre-made rooms together. That's part of the challenge. But trying to put them together and make them look all cohesive, like they were intentionally supposed to be a house together. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing the patio and kind of arranging the furniture. There's so many options for that. I really want to try this on the gallery because I think that would be a lot more fun. But we are almost done with this speed build. I am just putting some finishing touches and scooting some stuff over, and I named this pre-made room challenge, and it is on the gallery. My name on the gallery is Rose Hornsby if you want to download and play in it. And you know what? I think that I actually would play in this house, so I think I was pretty successful in making this like a cohesive, nice 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. But here is the kitchen and bathroom, the dining and living room, and the open space in the middle is kind of awkward, and maybe I should have scooched those together better, but I couldn't fill them up with stuff. Like I couldn't put a wall or a table or anything, so it was kind of weird. But here is the outside patio. It has a hot tub and a bar, and some of the furniture doesn't look the best together, but for being 3 separate rooms to make a patio, I don't think it looks too bad. And now that we are upstairs, you can see the hallway with the little desk. You can also see there is a little girl's room or a teenage girl's room, and then there's also a bathroom, and then here is the master bedroom and the little ensuite bathroom. And I think that everything works together pretty well. The hallway is a little bit awkward, but you know, I think it works pretty well. And the different color floors in the bathroom were killing me, but I think it looks pretty good overall. If you guys have done this challenge before, definitely let me know how it went in the comments below. And let me know how you think I did. But other than that, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.